Honorable Aderemi Oseni has called for an increase in the budgetary allocation of the Federal Road Maintenance Agency to ensure effective road maintenance and repairs across Nigeria.
Ido Federal Constituency, I am from Oyo State. Mr. Speaker, I rise this morning to raise the motion on the need to increase the budgetary allocation of Federal Road Maintenance Agency, FEMA, for effective road maintenance and repairs of roads, federal roads across the country.
Highlighting the majority of federal roads in disrepair, causing economic losses due to neglect, he says FEMA requires 300 to 500 billion naira annually to maintain federal roads, but its budget has been a mere 25 to 50 billion naira in the last 2 years, only 10% of the needed amount.
He is committed to enhancing economic activities and productivity by ensuring the effective maintenance and repair of federal roads throughout the year. Worried that majority of the federal roads are in disrepair, dilapidated, and unpassable, causing economic loss to governments and citizens due to continuous neglect. Mr. Speaker, sir, aware that the Federal Roads Maintenance Agency, FEMA, is the agency with a mandate to maintain and rehabilitate all federal roads across the country, and has been doing its best with the paltry budgetary allocation it receives annually, which cannot make any significant impact due to the large number of roads across the country that are in need of urgent repairs and rehabilitation. Alarmed that the inadequate funding of FEMA translates to outright neglect in the maintenance of roads, as an average of about 300 billion to 500 billion naira is required annually to maintain the federal roads. Sadly, the annual budget of FEMA is a meager sum of about 25 billion to 50 billion naira within the last 2 years, which is about 10% of the required amount. Mr. Speaker, sir, aware that the Federal Ministry of Works in the 2024 budget have about 1 trillion naira, thus they need to allocate about 20% of Ministry of Works budget to FEMA in 2025 budget estimate to enable FEMA fulfill the purpose of its establishment of maintenance of existing roads. Mr. Speaker, sir, cognizant that all the needs to increase the budgetary allocation of FEMA in 2025 budget estimates to enable its discharge its responsibility effectively and engender economic growth in the country. Mr. Speaker, the House resolves to urge the Federal Ministries of Budget and Economic Planning, Finance, and Budget Office of the Federation to allocate 20% of the Ministry of Works budget for the 25 budget estimates to enable Federal Road Maintenance Agency to function effectively. And finally, Mr. Speaker, sir, to mandate the committees on appropriations, finance, and legislative compliance to ensure compliance. Thank you.
Honorable Oseni further said the Federal Ministry of Works has about 1 trillion naira in the 2024 budget, which has prompted him to advocate for the 20% allocation of FEMA in the 2025 budget estimates, as the increase will enable FEMA to fulfill its purpose and drive economic growth. Comfort Olayinka, DCTV News.